Hi, I'm Richie Zellin, and in this lesson I want to show you some cool reharmonizations for Girl from Ipanema and many other tunes based on the initial measures of this progression. You know that 1 major 7 chord for 2 measures followed by a dominant chord, a whole step up for another 2 measures? I know, it's a mouthful. So allow me to refresh your memory real quick. Now that you know exactly what I'm referring to, how would you like to learn some alternatives, richer in harmony and motion? If so, stick around. Welcome back to the Jazz Guitar Channel. And if this is your first time and you want to learn everything you can about jazz guitar, please consider subscribing. Also, be sure to click the notification bell icon so you won't miss anything. A quick tip before I proceed. If you want to get through my initial explanation at a faster pace, please consider adjusting the playback speed controls, which can be accessed from the lower right corner of your video player under Settings. There are dozens of tunes that use the same progression in the initial 4 measures of Girl from Ipanema. As a matter of fact, its composer Antonio Carlos Jobim wrote several other bossa novas using the same initial progression. Right off the bat, I can think of So Danzo Samba and O Pato. I just chose Girl from Ipanema for the title of this lesson because it just so happens to be the most popular one. Now, it is a known fact that Jobim was influenced by the great American songbook. And among the early many standards containing this progression, Duke Ellington's Take the A Train definitely stands out. Of course, there are many, many more. Since these are tunes that jazz musicians have to play over and over, to add some variety, over the years various reharmonizations have surfaced. And many of them have become standard practice when playing these tunes at a gig. So that is what I am going to share with you next. And the concept that I am going to teach you is what I like to call an inner song turnaround. Common turnarounds, as you probably already know, are short progressions at the end of a section that progress back to the beginning. But they don't always have to occur at the end of a section. We can insert them anywhere in the midst of a song as long as the progression lends itself. In this case, we have a 1 major 7 for 2 measures followed by a dominant over the 2 chord for another 2 measures. And this is a fairly static progression, and sometimes we might want to introduce some harmonic movement instead. So what can we do? Let me play the original progression so you can better understand how I'm going to reharmonize it. Now, instead of playing the 1 or F major 7 for 2 measures, I'm going to play the F for half a measure. And then I'm going to insert the dominant chord over the 4 of the key, which is B flat. And I would probably do it up here. So far I have. Now, I'm going to start the first half of the second measure with an A minor 7. And I'm going to insert an A flat 7 for the second half. And this will in turn resolve by half step down to the dominant over the 2 chord. So altogether, it sounds like this. So let me play Ipanema first without the reharm, and then I'll play it with the reharmonization so you can hear the difference. And here it is with the reharmonization. Now let's take the same concept and apply it to Duke Ellington's Take the A Train. First I'm going to play it without the reharm, so you can then listen to the difference. Here it is with the reharm. Now stick with me because I want to show you a cool variation of this same inner song turnaround. And this one works great when reintroducing the main progression after a bridge. It consists of substituting the initial 1 chord, or F major 7 in this case, with a minor 7 flat 5 chord over the 4, the sharp 4 that is, of the key that we're in. And the key of F, that would be B minor 7 flat 5. I'm going to do this over The Girl from Ipanema. So instead of starting the that inner song turnaround with the 1 chord, in this case F, we're going to go up here to B natural. B natural, minor 7 flat 5, and that can go to the 4 chord, dominant, or you can even experiment with minor. And resolving finally to the 2 chord. So let's hear it in the context of the song, and I'm going to play Ipanema from the bridge so you can see the effect it has when coming in right after the bridge to take the song out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'd love to hear your comments. And if you know of any other tunes that lend themselves to apply this concept to, please be sure to list them in the comment section below. Finally, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and be sure to click on the notification bell icon so you won't miss a thing. Have fun and see you in the next video.